I'm gonna start going, and we are gonna start playing Green Oaks RPG as I blow out the speakers. This is Green Oaks RPG, everybody. It is a very funny tabletop RPG where we are going to play old folks in an old folks' home. We have already gone through sort of character creation, and everybody has their little goofy elderly people. And so we're going to just jump right into it. We're going to start at the best time of the morning. What time is that? It's pudding time, everybody. There is the orderlies are moving around. They have your morning pudding on a little tray. And of course, they have your medication there as well. And they're going to come up first to Alex's character. And they'll say, hello there, sir. We have your pudding and your medication. Can you please state your name just so I make sure that I'm a new orderly, so I'm making sure that I have it correct on my forms?
Yeah, it's Jerry Springfield.
All right, you can take this time to introduce your whole character.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm Jerry Springfield. My friends call me Jerry. I'm an ex-guinea pig and a retired trucker, and I love food science. Very excited for my chocolate pudding.
Okay, Jerry, I don't need your life story.
That's...
Take your medicine.
Okay,
I've got lots of
thanks.
pudding to deliver. And the cart will come over to Caleb's character. Sir, your name for your meds?
Yes, my name is Wilbur Wright. That's my name. I didn't choose it, but my parents gave it to me. My friends call me Apples. Actually, not my friends. I was a janitor at school, and I was a janitor, so they call me Apples from that movie, Good Will Hunting. Like apples, because I was a janitor. Yeah, I'm a saboteur. Is what I was. Saboteur. That's what they knew me. I wasn't really a saboteur. And then I like relics.
Okay, Wilbur. Just please take your medicine. There's extra ones in there for you today.
Is that lamp behind you? I think that needs fixing.
And the orderly is going to move on down the line.
I'm going to go fix this lamp.
And finally reach Evan's character.
Yeah, are we being approached like in our rooms?
No, it's the cafeteria.
At the cafeteria. Yeah, look up at the start. Who are you?
I'm the new orderly. I'm just delivering your pudding and your medicine.
Yeah, Jerry Springfield. Just want to see what he's getting.
I don't think that's correct, sir.
Oh, fine. It's Gil Fisher. People call me Fish. People used to call me Fish.
Gil Fisher. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's
retired news agent. I do woodworking. There were those who called me a hooligan in my younger days.
Okay.
Hey, I think I fixed this lamp.
Just take your pills and your pudding and let's all just calm down and eat our puddings and our pills.
I've pulled out matches from my pocket, and I'm trying to set the pudding on fire and see what it does. Just getting it real close.
Excuse me. Springfield, please.
Yeah.
No matches.
I forgot what voice I was doing. Okay. Yeah. What?
No matches, please. Everybody, just go ahead and eat your pudding because I believe there's an announcement today.
I just want to point out real quick, the lamp that I was fixing is no longer works.
Saboteur strikes again.
So the orderly is going to start picking up the broken pieces of the lamp. And as you hear the soft smacking of gums, Rhonda, the head nurse, is going to step forward in front of everybody. Hello, everybody.
Ooh, Rhonda.
You can do better than that, everybody. I said hello.
Wow.
Oh, ooga. Oh.
Okay. I have very important
What kind of
news.
trucker were you, huh?
What?
What kind of trucker were you, huh?
Don't you worry about it.
A
saucy
calm
one.
down. Everyone calm down. We've got important news.
What did you say your name was?
It's me. I'm Rhonda. I'm the head nurse.
Yeah, right around that.
Listen.
Head fascist, more like. Drugging us all into a stupor.
Listen.
I'm on to you.
You guys are going to be very sad if you don't listen. Today, of all days, we are announcing a bingo competition.
Huh?
No, but
This is exciting. It's exciting news.
Bread and circuses, Rhonda. That's what it is.
It's no.
What do we win?
You
Yeah,
win.
relics? I'm looking for an old watch. Old watch, specific type of watch.
Shut
What
up
watch is
about relics, Wilbur. Nobody likes relics.
I love relics.
Okay. The winner will receive pie.
Relics.
what'd you say?
Pie.
Pie.
It's like pudding, but it will have a crust.
That's supposed to really get hearts and
Yes!
minds on board, Rhonda.
Pie. Everyone loves pie.
Does it have the good stuff in it?
Okay, that
What?
ends our announcement for today. And Rhonda's
Earth-shattering
gonna,
stuff, Rhonda.
Rhonda's gonna step off to the side, and you see her whispering to some of the new orderlies. And you guys have noticed the new orderlies kind of move in. They kind of stand out because instead of wearing white, they all kind of wear like these red uniforms.
Ominous.
Are there still people that are wearing white uniforms?
Yeah, there's a few orderlies, like the ones who brought you your meds are wearing the white uniforms.
I thought that was a new one.
Well, it's a new white.
That's a new,
it's a new white
orderly,
orderly.
wearing white.
It's not one of the new brand, we'll call them, of orderlies.
I don't trust them. I don't trust these red orderlies.
So, for the people at home, all of our characters have been given a specific rumor, okay? And they may or may not come into play. They may or may not be true. But they are there, and they are generated randomly to go along with the adventure that we have playing out today. And so, does anybody feel compelled to discuss their rumor with your friends? Because we're going to assume that Wilbur and Jerry and Gil, you guys are friends, but probably more because nobody else really wants to hang out with you. You guys are always like sitting in the back making fun of the movie instead of watching it.
I'm hurt. I definitely wasn't playing Gil as the kind of person who's estranged from his children and loudly talks about how he doesn't know why, kind of a thing. Like, yeah, Jerry Springfield, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna go ahead and like put something in this pie?
Are we gonna sabotage the pie?
I want to find.
What if we win the pie? I'm
Well,
pretty good at bingo.
I've
Listen,
seen you
listen,
play
listen,
bingo.
listen.
You can't play bingo. You don't even know letters.
Wilbur, if we find the right stuff, I am all for putting stuff in the pie. We could make some crazy stuff.
All right. What kind
Hey,
of stuff?
Jerry,
I don't know, but I believe
Jerry,
in
you
us.
do
We
water
could do it.
aerobics?
What? No.
You do
what?
water aerobics? No. I
No.
heard
I don't like
something,
them.
that's all.
What?
I heard something, that's all.
Oh.
You know me. Notice the ground.
Actually,
What'd you hear?
heard about old Jerry.
This Jerry's not old Jerry?
this
They
isn't
make
old
Jerry's
Jerry.
older than this?
I know,
I tell you.
exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot of us around here. A lot of Jerrys. Come on. But old Jerry, come on. You can't
All
mistake
right.
me for
All
old
right.
Jerry.
No, of course not. We'll call you Jerry the Kid from
Yeah,
now on.
I'm a spry young thing. That's right.
I heard old man Jerry had some kind of an incident during water aerobics. The specific incident I heard doesn't make any sense. So I don't know that I necessarily want to put a lot of.
I can tell you a lot about that incident. How do you think it happened?
Okay, well, so what I heard was that Jerry turned into a wolf or a wolf man, and
Oh,
no offense, Wilbur, but I
I
don't
didn't.
know. If you
Okay,
told
I'm a
me
little
that
bit of a
the
liar
wheels
too,
came
alright?
off of old Jerry's
Gil, I think you've been
wheelchair
hanging.
or-
I think you maybe been, taking too many meds. If you're thinking old Jerry turned into a wolf man. Come
So
on.
as soon as you say wolf there, Jerry, right at the end of your sentence, you hear the obnoxious voice of the 4 elderly people you hate more in this place than anywhere else. And it is the Silver Wolves. Did somebody say wolves? And they walk over and they're wearing like those like windbreakers that like classic 80s bad guy punks, wear. They all got the same thing and it's got silver wolves on the back. And these guys, they're notorious. They win every single bingo competition, every trivia night. They're always sitting in the front row at the movie nights. They're so annoying, but so cool.
God, I hate those guys.
What are you losers doing? Practicing for bingo?
It's like we're getting Benjamin buttoned. Like I'm back in school all of a sudden, and there's assholes in special jackets. I don't know. It's not how I saw things ending for the fish. You know what I mean?
Well, you know who eats fish? Wolves.
Bears.
It's
No.
wolves.
I got a lot of time to watch National Geographic these days.
Okay, agree
Dog.
to disagree on the bears, okay? But the wolves, we're gonna take that pie. So you guys can just square off.
That was a rectangle. This idiot.
Don't go for that pie. You
I'm
better not
str-
try to get that pie. You don't want that pie.
Also, nobody bakes a pie like a square. Get out of here, Frankie.
Guys,
They're gonna start
guys
walking away, and like the old lady, she's like the cute old lady. She's like shuffles behind, and then she just jams her finger in your pudding springer, and sucks off her finger, and then scurries away.
Oh, hey, I might use that one later.
The pie or the pudding or
ruining pudding. You found a new way to ruin pudding.
So, guys, we know we hate these people, right? Like, these
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
work. Like, this is gonna work perfectly. If they win the pie, you know what you were talking about putting in the pie.
Yeah, but if
I
we win the
see.
pie, we win a ruined pie.
No, but
No.
we're not gonna win the pie. They're gonna win the pie. You can't play bingo.
That's true. You're terrible at bingo.
Terrible at bingo.
Gil, you for as long as you've been
I
here,
am
I've never seen
crushed.
somebody lose bingo so hard. It's embarrassing. I mean, really, like you're good at a
It's
lot of things, and
embarrassing.
bingo just is not it.
We respect you a lot.
Yeah,
Bingo.
for sure.
I don't feel like I'm respected a lot.
It's just bingo.
All right, fine. So we're poisoning this pie. What are you thinking? You thinking?
Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't say we're gonna poison it.
No, we're definitely poisoning the pie.
I'm getting mixed messages.
He's talking.
We-
No,
We didn't
poison.
say we were gonna poison the pie.
No, we're gonna poison the pie.
Also, should we have named our little group? I feel silly. I thought it would be stupid to name it, but then I met a group of retired men who call themselves the Silver Wolves
Well, I mean, you
and wear
specifically told us.
windbreakers.
You let your heart out to us about how you didn't want it to be like high school, so we didn't give ourselves a name.
Yeah, come on. We've talked about this like probably every Tuesday for the last 6 years.
Every
I gotta start taking my pills.
also, I
Not
feel like the more
other
that me and
people's
Jerry are
pills.
next to each other, the closer our voices get.
I feel like you're right.
It's starting
No,
to
no,
creep
Tom-
in for me a little bit too, Jerry. I think it's because I've been stealing your meds.
Oh, well, it's so
Your
funny because the only
medication
reason I
is-
think I
your
talk like this
medication-
is because of my meds.
Your medication is not supposed to be 3 peanut M&Ms.
Warning, I talk like
That's
this.
not what you were originally prescribed.
Well, I don't know. That's what I keep taking. That's just, if they're giving me 3 peanut M&Ms,
You got 3 peanut M&Ms. You gotta take them.
yeah, who am I gonna complain
Right.
to?
That's a good day.
That's a good day.
Good day.
The only time it's better is when they mistake the peanut M&Ms for the peanut butter M&Ms. Oh, I got an allergy, but
Yeah.
worth it. Worth it
To
every time.
just peanut butter? But
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to
just
peanuts?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask my parents. I don't get it.
Todd just down the way, he liked to get those shots, so sometimes he would just ask for it with the peanut butter in there.
That's true. That's true.
All right. As brilliant as all this conversing is, what is your guys' next step?
I mean, I heard somebody got turned into a wolf by water aerobics. I'm curious about that.
I'm interested.
Gil, are you saying you want to go try to become a wolf doing water aerobics?
I figured we would check and confirm that Old Man Cherry is still with us.
Wait,
and
Okay.
bipedal.
So I went a different way with it. That's my bad.
Gil, are you trying to join the Silver Wolves? Is this what this is?
No.
Are you?
No. God, no.
Okay.
I mean, do you think they would take me?
That would be hurtful. Is this because the bingo thing?
I mean, if you can't beat them.
I gotta stop laughing.
We're not. You're not gonna join the Silver Wolves. Those guys suck.
The worst. All right,
Not
two
a
water.
bingo. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Let's get out of here.
You don't be putting on any tracksuits.
If I see you with a tracksuit on, I'm gonna rip it off you.
No, you see you with a tracksuit on. Zipper.
Whoa, Jerry.
Zipper. No zipper. Sabotage. Woo! It'll happen.
I gotta say, I'm agreeing more and more with Wilbur on this.
Yeah.
I don't. We went to a real dark place real fast.
I have a drawer.
We're
full of
poisoning a
zippers.
pie. We're
Listen,
threatening me with violence if I join an old man street gang kind of a situation.
listen. I feel like I've been through enough in my life. Okay, I'm not even worried a little bit about whatever this poison is gonna do or whatever turning you into a wolf is gonna happen. I don't
They're
know.
eating the poison. The
What?
wolves are eating the poison.
Right.
We're not
It's-
eating the pie.
Oh, we're
I'm
not
pretty
eating
sure
the pie.
we can still
not
go
eating
to
the pie.
jail, even though we're
Okay.
old. But
I mean, if I need to try the pie,
hell?
I will try the pie.
Wait, I've been sabotaging for a long time. Jail. This is my jail. I'm already here, okay? It ain't getting better, all right? Okay? So don't worry about jail. Let me tell you.
Okay. At
All right, I'm
this
getting
point, you guys reach outside water aerobics. And, it's just like a little indoor pool. It's not very big. And, of course, you come inside, and there are some of the new orderlies, like the lifeguard orderly is watching. But, of course, there are 3 of those new orderlies with their red uniforms. And they're keeping a close eye on whoever's in the pool. And right now, it just so happens that it's only old Jerry who's in the pool.
How is
How's
he
old
swimming?
Jerry? Yeah, how's he looking? Also.
He looks like he's really bad at water aerobics, but he's given it his all. But he's quite hairy. Not to the point where you might think that he's turned into a wolf. But more than your standard old man hairiness.
So from 0 to Lon Chaney Wolfman, we're at like a standard Lon Chaney then?
Maybe slightly elevated.
Okay. DEFCON Chaney is what we're seeing here. This is not good. This is something between Teen Wolf and a Geritol commercial. I don't like it.
Okay, but does he look any different than old Jerry has looked to us before?
I feel like maybe he looks more hairy.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It looks like old Jerry has been dipping himself, his whole body in Rogaine.
Like Achilles.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
with the
like dipped
coating
in
of
by the
hair.
heel.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's in
Haunting
between,
image.
if he's in between rooms 104 and 116, all the shampoo has Rogaine in it. Let me tell you. Okay. Let me tell
I
you.
don't understand what the point of that sabotage is. What
Wait.
cause are you sabotaging in favor
Well,
of?
it's all because
There's not just men in those rooms.
I'm waiting for that moment where I get to say, "How about them apples?" And I haven't had it
Name
yet.
is Apples.
So I'm waiting. That's my life goal at this point. That's what I live for. Is to be able to say, "How about them apples?" Just like that. So, anyways,
What?
that's why I put Rogan in the shampoo. But I don't know if he was on one of those rooms. It might have been you. I don't know.
I'm gonna ease up to the edge of the pool while this conversation is happening, and I'm gonna kind of extend my cane down and prod old man Jerry.
Oh, why'd you sneak up on me like that?
How you feeling, Jer?
I'm feeling like I'm 58.
Well, you're doggy paddling like you're 5.
Oh, bless you.
I knew we
You-
picked that one.
You don't feel any different from, say, last week?
Of course not. They got me on these new medications. I'm feeling good.
And
Yeah, Wilbur, Jerry, either you guys got like a silver rosary or anything like that? Something.
oh, I got plenty of relics.
That's true. That's a good point. You're a relic guy.
I definitely have one of those.
Yeah, can you just hand it to me real fast?
Well, I have to go get it.
Fair. I'll be right here. I'll keep a weather eye on
It
Jerry.
takes time. I'm gonna make my
Major.
way over there. I'll go as fast as I can.
That's old Jerry to you.
You want me to be calling you old Jerry?
Yeah,
That felt kind of mean.
Gives me seniority over young Jerry over there.
Hey, you,
Yeah, I guess
you
we
keep
should
it down
be
in the pool there, old man.
I
Oh,
left.
guess we should
I
have
left
given
to go get the relic.
Old Jerry like first right of refusal for your spot, Jerry, before we made this little trio. Old Jerry, do you want Jerry the Kid's spot?
oh no, I've got other irons in the fire.
Oh,
Makes sense. Big man on campus.
I'm trying to get in with those silver wolves, man.
Jerry,
oh,
you don't want to
Jerry.
be one of
I
those.
do.
Jerry, they're the worst.
No, they get to be so cool, and then they walk around and they go, "Arr!" And when he does that, it is like a near perfect imitation of a wolf howl.
Look, at this point, whatever result we get off of that silver chain is gravy. As far as I'm concerned, Wolfman.
All right, at this point, Wilbur is going to wander back in with.
Got a big cardboard box
He's
full
got
of
a
relics.
huge cardboard box of relics.
Yeah. All right, you gotta go through that. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but it's quite a bunch.
Yeah, I'm just like messily pawing through these relics.
Like a
It's
wolf?
Really, there's like
No, okay. You know what? That was a mistake on my part. I see what I've done.
they're in there. There's definitely like some old lady's dentures and like a picture of somebody's grandkids. You know, there's plenty of like non-relics in this box. This would be pretty much anything you need throughout the whole thing. It'll probably be in this box.
Fantastic.
You do find somewhere in there does appear to be a rosary that is silver, polished to a shine.
I start weighing it like I'm gonna toss it, and then I'm gonna turn to Jerry and Wilbur. I don't see good enough to hit old Jerry with this. Either you think you could whip this at him?
I got my cane. I can just dangle it over.
Yeah, there
I'll
you
just
go.
mess it up.
Gonna mess up the
Just
relic.
mess it up. Wilbur, I really admire how true you are to yourself. Like, whatever else is going on, Wilbur, I know that your North Star is always going to be doing the worst job possible.
All right, are you dangling this rosary out there, Jerry?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have our first pull. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and just drag a card and go ahead and compare it to the suit that we have out there, and I will tell you what happens.
Okay. Get this thing out of my way. Oh.
Ooh, a face card. It is not of the Trump suit.
Oh.
So, you are going to go ahead and gain 2 bother that you're going to mark on your character sheet. Now, if you choose to grumble, you can turn this failure into a success automatically.
Yeah, I'm gonna grumble.
All right, let's
Absolutely
hear-
grumbling about this. This is
hear you
ridiculous.
grumble about it.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting water on my new suede shoes that I decided to wear by the pool. This is ridiculous. I don't even know what to think right now. And my stinking cane is getting dipped in the water because of Jerry's hairy face all splashing around like a new dog. Ridiculous.
So
I don't know
you-
what's
you're
happening.
able now to you finally position yourself, and you got this silver rosary dangled out over the pool. And at first, old Jerry, he doesn't seem to mind. He's still doing his water aerobics. He's gone back to really paying attention. But as you kind of move your footing, the cane dips down, and the tip of that rosary touches his shoulder, and he lets out this yelp that is like old lady Bertha when she gets her shots on the 16th of the month. I don't know what that was.
As we all
Yeah,
are familiar.
obviously.
Yeah.
But it is a noise you've never heard come out of old Jerry, and he's like, "Ah! What the heck was that?"
Proof.
I'll lose my footing and fall in the water. Ah!
It is not a very deep pool, luckily, so you should not need saved.
Thank goodness.
But
Get out
old
of the-
Jerry will probably come over and try and help you out. What? Oh, I'm gonna need more meds.
I reach into my box of relics and I pull out an old chew toy. I'm gonna toss it over at old Jerry and see what happens.
What is this?
It was
Is this a Kong?
yeah. Does that make you feel?
He does that thing. He does that thing where he takes a bite of the Kong, and then you just see his tongue shooting out of the back of the Kong, like he's trying to lick peanut butter out of the inside of it.
Wow.
I'm uncomfortable with what's happening.
The depths to which old man Jerry has sank is really staggering.
I don't know what to do about this, guys. Like, this seems outside of my capabilities.
So
Yeah, I don't really go in for cops, but I also don't know who I would call about this. Is this like an animal control thing?
at this point, the red orderlies they start noticing you guys interacting with old Jerry, and they rush over and they scoop old Jerry out of the pool with the little chair that they used to lower him. They scoop him up and pull him out of the water and get him in a wheelchair, and they're like, "All right, old Jerry, it's time. We gotta go. It's time for your therapy. Say goodbye to your friends." And they're rushing out of there quick.
I don't like these new guys. This new Rhonda's new Gestapo she's got running around.
Yeah, they're
I don't
bad.
care for it. Yeah.
I think they're bad.
Not a fan.
The little red uniforms, it's ominous.
You need to start telling all the old people. We're not old. The rest of the old people.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Red.
old people.
Red means dead. Red means dead. Red means dead. We'll just say that over and over.
Just walk
great.
around here and just
chant
chant it.
A
Yeah.
chant can really change things.
I mean, the
I'm
Silver
gonna start
Wolves have a
chanting.
chant, don't they? They're do the whole thing. Is it the Silver Wolves? I forget their name.
It's the Silver Wolves.
The
And do they have
Of
a
course you
chant?
would
I
remember.
know
Oh
that
yeah.
Gil.
Oh,
Oh,
Gil, for
my
sure.
God.
That
You're the one who should be wanting to join the Silver Wolves and ruin them.
Yeah, it's a good
Wilbur.
idea.
That's
We are
true,
going to
that's
do that
true.
with poison in the
Yeah, I
fire.
guess I meant that to be mean, but now that I think about it, that would be your
That's on-
whole
I like that.
right up your alley, really.
identity, really, is based around that.
Very true.
Honestly, can't believe you haven't thought of that sooner.
We'll get you a windbreaker. Put an embroidered wolf on it. It'll be no
Yeah,
problem. I can do
just-
that.
For sure. Yeah. You don't know the Silver Wolves chant? They walk around, they go, ugh, ugh. They just growl at people like that. And then they howl. Oh, God!
Hey, get out of my relics! Get this blood box! Messing stuff up.
All right, so we got ourselves a chant. We've basically confirmed, as close as laboratory conditions you can get, that old Jerry is a wolf man.
He's
Yes.
a wolf man. And
Which
Red,
means,
Red is dead.
yeah, not good.
Red, you're dead.
Jerry, you might be getting promoted. You might become Senior Jerry.
Oh, this isn't how I thought this would happen, but I accept the honor.
Jerry, watch out! You're about to fall back in the pool, Jerry.
Jerry's gone.
Oh,
Jerry got. Oh, that Jerry. Okay, sorry. Too many Jerrys.
No, not-
All right,
No, we
so
were talking about the young Jerry.
yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. So at this point, it's getting closer in the day to the big bingo competition. Is there anything you guys want to try and get done before the big bingo competition?
I believe we were going to poison a pie.
Was
Wilbur.
right. Thank you.
yeah, we gotta find the pie. I want to get our way into the kitchen.
All right. So you three head back to the cafeteria. At this point, it's mostly cleared out of both, staff and eaters of pudding. There is, in fact, a door to get into the kitchen at the back of the cafeteria. It is being guarded by one of the dudes in a red uniform.
Well,
Well, which one of us is gonna have a heart attack?
oh God, I can't feel my arms.
Let's go, Gil.
I'm out, help!
Oh,
I think I'm having a heart
there.
attack.
You got a heart
Orderly.
attack up there. You gotta go help me out. What are you doing? Go.
All right, so
Gotta get this man.
the red uniform guy, like, he looks kind of panicked at first as you guys are like yelling at him to do his job, and
I must have eaten something horrible.
he pulls out a walkie-talkie as he's walking closer, and you
There's
guys
no time.
can slip behind
wait.
him, and he's like,
When I see the walkie-talkie, I want to change the channel.
"You're gonna sabotage it." Okay, go ahead and pull a card.
Okay.
Just comes natural.
3 of diamonds.
All right, so it is not the Trump suit. So it is a failure. You've gained 1 bother, so mark that on your sheet. And then if you grumble, you can draw again, but you can't change it to a success. So you just get another chance.
I can't change it to a success.
You can draw another card because it's a face card, or it's a number card. So that's your only option is you can grumble to draw again.
Yeah, I'm gonna grumble.
All right, let's hear your grumble.
I'm really sorry. That reminded me of my janitor days, and I had a walkie-talkie just like that, and I didn't know how to use it. Just like that. Just kind of having a panic attack.
Okay. Draw another card.
2 of
Oh no.
All right. So it stays as a failure. So you're not going to get to change the outcome, but you do get, that bother. Only 1. All right. So he pulls the walkie-talkie back from you as he's like going forward to check Jerry, and you hear him on the walkie-talkie. Please send. We need help in the cafeteria. What is wrong? What is wrong, old man? And so at this point, he's moved away from the door entirely.
We're going in.
Regular Jerry.
And so he's going to stay there talking to Jerry while you two slip into the kitchen.
Yep.
What is wrong with heart, young man?
Oh, just because I'm... Oh, he called me a young man? Oh, that's so nice. I can't feel my arm. Help me. I think I'm coding. I see the light.
What do you want me to
As
do?
I'm just flailing on the
mouth
ground.
to mouth needed?
Yes, mouth to mouth me. Come here, closer.
I'll try radio again first.
No! I'll just grab him by the sides of his shirt and just pull him in and wave the other guys on.
All right, you two slip into the kitchen, and it's very much like a classic industrial kind of kitchen, and there is a double-doored refrigerator toward the back of the room. But you notice something. It has a large padlock on it.
All right. Hold on a second. Go in my box. I pull out about, I don't know, 100 keys on a giant chain, and I just start using them.
All right, let's go ahead and draw a card and see how this is gonna go. All right, so it is not Trump suit, so you're gonna gain 1 bother, and you can grumble to draw another card.
I've been collecting these for 20 years now, and still none of them work for anything. I've never had success this whole time.
Ooh. This sounds like a classic act of
self-sabotage. Oh, that is a face card, and it is the Trump suit. So this is a success. So finally, one of the keys slots into place, and you are going to gain 2 haughtiness.
Nice.
As the key clicks into place.
Gil, it worked.
Of course it worked. You're the best, Wilbur.
Thanks, Gil. That means a lot. All right, what's in here?
So you open up the refrigerator. And of course, in the middle rack, second from the right, there is a pie. It is in a brown box with a plastic film over top so you can see the moist, delicious pie inside. But over on the right-hand side, there is a vial of green liquid that says something in Russian on it.
Whiskies? Here?
What did you say?
The Russians?
Oh, I thought you said here.
No, I said the Ruskies. I'll put my hand up for that. I know that's not popular, but you don't understand how it was back in the day.
I'm just a janitor.
The Cold War. There was another news agent down the line. He was Russian.
Have you seen this before?
I mean, no. Are you seeing this? It's a glowing vial of green.
I don't know. You're a news anchor?
No. I got a news agent is the guy who sells newspapers in like one of those little booths.
So you don't know any news?
Not current. No. I'm sorry. We fund them. Look.
All right, what are we doing with this? Are we putting this in the pie?
That feels irresponsible. And I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna pop the lid off of it, which means it also sounds like a hell of a good time. And I'm gonna just slop it all over this pie.
And suddenly that pure pie, it just looks a little less appetizing with this green glowing goo absorbing perfectly into the viscous pie that is still not fully set from the day's labor.
There's a fridge here. Let's go find some whipped cream.
Cover the rest of it, hide it under the
rest.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I do that.
Yeah.
And then I do a whip it because I'm a former hooligan. And then I put it all away. Yeah. Eat that, Silver Wolves.
Let's go ahead.
That's a really good sabotage, Gil.
Let's go ahead, Gil.
I learned from the best. Wilbur. I learned from the best.
Gil, we're gonna have you pull to see how successful you are at actually making the pie look like it's still completely edible with all of this biohazard stuff.
I love the idea of having done all this, and then one orderly looks at it and is like, "This has been tampered with." Just dumps it in the trash. All for naught. Alrighty, so is the 7 of hearts still the trump card?
Yep. All right, so it is not the trump suit. So you're going to gain 1 bother, but if you grumble about your work, you can draw again for another chance.
Yeah, I just start lamenting the fact that this is not in my wheelhouse. The cakes I sold were pre-decorated because they were also, those little plastic wrapped. I start talking about regional brands like Tasty Cake or like Crumble, like all kinds of stuff. Like I just start going off on this tangent, and the whole time I'm just applying acres of whipped cream to this pie. So I draw again.
Yep. So much whipped cream.
Big money, no whammies.
All
That
right.
is
So
the wrong ace.
This is an ace of not trump suit. So you are going to gain 4 bother all at once. And so if that fills you up, which I think does,
it overflows me with
so
bother.
that is going to, so you can reset your bother now, and you're going to check mark the make a scene. Okay. And the next time you go to do an action, you are going to get an automatic success, but you have to make a scene to do it. So you're primed and ready to go. Also, you need to check the obituary box, because this is the moment that we know that this is not going to be a happy ending for Gil.
That's fair. This
All
is
right.
my
You're going to
failure
be able to eat that pie after all.
Yeah. I am Donnie. I have rolled a spare, and I don't even know.
All right,
Okay.
so back outside, you're pulling this orderly into you, and as you're struggling with him, okay, he starts getting very angry, and as he's getting angrier, he is like pushing against the ground, and you see his teeth start to sharpen right in front of your eyes. And he's like, "Get off of me!"
I'm gonna take a big whiff as I've got him pulled close to, and I'm sopping wet, so I'm assuming he also starts to smell a little bit like wet dog. During this horrific moment or terrifying moment, so that's gonna be all the information I need to just let go and be like, I feel better now. And I'm just gonna roll away and say, thank you, young man, and tap him on the chest with my cane as I push myself up and then walk away the opposite direction, hoping that the other two are getting out.
Go ahead and do a pull for me, and we'll see if you're able to glean anything from pulling close. All right, so you have a queen that is not a trump suit, so you're going to gain 2 bother. If you grumble, you can turn this into an automatic success.
Okay, what am I grumbling for? To attempt to glean that...
information about his transformation.
Okay, I'm gonna in that moment while he's saying "get off me," and I'm still holding on to him, I'm just gonna be like, nobody holds me anymore. Even the orderlies won't stay with me. This is the worst day of my life. I'm having a heart attack, and my orderly won't even help me. Yeah, that's gonna be my grumble.
So and then he get off of me. And what you notice is he doesn't smell like wet dog. He doesn't take on a doggish appearance.
Okay.
It's almost as if his cheeks start to have all these weird hexagonal shapes in them as he's yelling.
Oh, okay. I'll continue to do everything that I was doing before.
All right, and then At this point, you guys hear the shouting from in the kitchen, and you kind of slip back out into the main room, and you see Jerry, down the hallway, halfway already, trying to get out of the room.
All right, we're gonna go find Jerry.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys meet up at your favorite meeting spot, which is where?
Anybody at a club with a meeting spot or a room?
Yes.
Also, were we supposed to come up with those clubs beforehand, or are they going to be issued to us?
You make it up.
Debate club.
Whatever club, debate club.
Yeah, I just figured in service of making Gil a real frustrating old person to know.
All right,
Amazing.
so where do you guys meet? Where's your meeting spot?
Let's go to the wood shop.
The wood shop,
The
wherever
wood
the
shop.
silver wolves don't want to be. Here we are.
So, they have a wood shop, so that way the old people can whittle here at Green Oaks. It's very important to keep your hands dexterous in old age so the arthritis doesn't set in. And you guys meet up and, you shut the door, you turn on the little lamp, and you can finally catch your breath and let each other know what's going on.
Gil did a fantastic job. Sabotage to a T. Took this green stuff, shiny and everything, and just went all over the pie. And I think I saw a little of the pie turn black. Like it was that kind of. And then he put whipped cream in it, like that. It was really cool. I was really proud.
And you put it back in the fridge.
I don't remember,
I think so.
Okay.
but that would be some really good sabotage.
It would be. That'd be some melted whipped cream if you didn't.
Well, I don't know, but
Now you got me, second
Go
guessing
back?
myself. Thanks, Chair. I really
Well,
appreciate the vote of confidence.
Hey, I'm asking. I wasn't in the room. I was busy getting my face sucked by some Russian freak.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Listen, I'm gonna pull him close. The things I saw. He got little spikes coming out of his face, his mouth, and squiggles on his cheeks. I don't know. It's something funny going on with these guys.
wait, the Russians are here?
Well, that's what he sounded like. I don't know.
The orderly. I mean, the juice we found in the fridge that we we poisoned a pie.
Gil,
They're gonna give that pie to people. Oh my god!
that juice was Russian.
Yeah, it had Russian on the label. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the ramifications.
Wait, you use Russian poison?
It was what we had available.
Oh my God, Gil.
It was in the fridge. We can claim it was
Was it glowing?
cross-contamination. Yeah, it was glowing.
Oh my God.
It was,
That makes it worse. It's so much worse when
It's even worse.
yeah. There's a
Glowing
pretty
Russian
classic,
poison?
sort of a reanimator, sort of a vial.
I don't really know what to do about Russians or werewolves.
I gotta be honest.
If you-
Food science, I'm all about. But real science, I got a clue.
Yeah.
Well,
No idea.
I mean,
We should go to the police.
or play bingo.
oh yeah.
Ooh,
No,
bingo.
We want somebody to come and
You're stuck, Gil. You're stuck.
I kind of lost track.
Okay.
Well, here's what I think.
Bingo.
We should go see if Gil can win
Oh,
bingo.
very funny. Very funny. Oh, we're all yucking it up over here. Old man Jerry's halfway to a silver bullet in the back of the head from these Ruskies, and then you're laughing it up at my bingo luck.
Wait, there's Russians here?
Yeah. Yo, what else was
told
Russian?
me!
That was from you. You.
What?
Yeah. Wait. Hey. So wait. Now that we're in this wood shop, should we build some stuff?
I don't know. What do you want to build?
Thought to come here
I don't
before
know.
we could have built a dummy pie, slipped it in there, and just stolen the pie.
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to build a rocking horse.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I've
You know,
thought-
I think I'm gonna build a little truck. I used to drive trucks, Back when they let me
Oh
drive.
no, you used to drive trucks?
Yeah, back
You
when they let
told
me
me that
drive.
147,000 times.
So as you guys have totally
This is
derailed
the
in
bingo
the wood
stuff.
shop, you hear the Rhonda comes up on the announcements, the loudspeaker, and it's like, all available residents who wish to join the bingo competition, please report to the recreational room immediately.
Well, that's us. We want to see those silver wolves win their special pie.
Hey guys, before we leave, I stashed something in here for us. I'm really proud of it. I had these custom made. They're like leather jackets with like flames on the back. And we'll all wear them. And they glow a little bit. Like I put some glows in there in the back of the flames, like the flames are on fire. It's really cool.
Okay, Wilbur, I ask this from a place of deep respect for your craft. If I put this jacket on, are its sleeves gonna fall off? Is the lining full of thumbtacks?
No,
Has this been sabotaged in any way?
it's flames, baby. Don't worry about it. Those flames, they light up though. Don't you worry.
I put on the jacket,
Let's go.
visibly braced for it to like burst into actual flames or
There are some
otherwise be
pyrotech-
sabotaged
There's
in
some
some
pyro
way.
work that I have attempted, and we'll see if it works out later or not for us.
Hell yeah.
So did you name the group after deciding not to name the group? Is there a group name on the jackets?
I know, it's just flames. Just flames.
You guys
Leather
are
jacket with
you guys are the flamers.
flames. Yeah, we're the flamers. But it's better. It's the what wolves? Stupid wolves.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, I think my hearing aid stopped. I can't hear. I'm not heard a word you said.
Jerry,
Put on your jacket, Jerry.
Jerry. Tell you what, this jacket, Rhonda liked this jacket on you.
Well, let's go, Rhonda.
You in that jacket. You too, Gil.
All right. So you guys,
Jacket.
we do the cool montage you putting on your jackets and like the slow 80s rock plays. You guys are like walking down the hallway toward the rec room, and you get in, and of course all the good seats are already gone. The white wolves are already up front, and they're
White
howling.
wolves? There's another group?
They're silver wolves. Sorry, the silver wolves. They're
hate
already
those
up there
guys.
howling at the bingo balls, and you guys sort of get ushered into the back seats. And Rhonda steps up on the thing. She's like, "Now I want a fair game today with everyone, okay?
Let's show her a fair game.
Okay. First we have B6. B6. And so she's going to go on and start, calling out the bingo numbers.
Dang, I was about to create a bingo card and start keeping it alive.
That's what I should have done. I should have just had us
Fun.
play regular bingo here. Just chill. Play a quick game of bingo in the middle of the stream. So, whilst she is calling out numbers, are you guys are taking this part serious? Do you want to win the poison pie, or are you're throwing now because you want the...
I am doing my best to sabotage everyone besides the silver wolves.
Okay.
I want the silver wolves to eat this poison pie.
I'm
Alright.
barely playing because I'm busy seeing if Gil can actually win.
Gil, are
Yeah,
you
I
putting your
am.
heart out?
I'm pretending that I don't care at all, but I am visibly getting angrier as I once again lose hard. It's like I'm not even getting the same kind of cards as people. Like it's bleak.
All right.
Numbers that don't even
taking, like-
exist in bingo.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
exactly.
permanent marker, and I'm like just going into people's bingo cards and be like, "Oh, they already called that," and then I'm marking random stuff, and then I'm like, "Oops, sorry," when they yell at me.
All right. At this point, you notice that the way the room is set up, there are some of the red orderlies off to the front of the room, off to the left, and they have started going through periodically, and they've started wheeling people out over to what almost looks like a small sliding door. that you might consider an elevator.
You know, I heard that there was a secret floor below this place where they keep the troublemakers, but old Gene over there, he ain't ever caused no trouble. He's getting wheeled off right now.
I
I've
was
never
gonna
been there.
win.
I've caused plenty of.
Does he say that
I know.
plaintively as he goes?
Yeah, they're drawing. I was so close to winning.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell those fascists, Gene.
I'm gonna get up and go take Gene's bingo card and give it to Gil.
I'll only ruin it. Jer, you play Gene's card. The fix is in. I'm unlucky. I don't know.
Hey, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
All right. Yeah, I look at the card. Gene anywhere near winning this thing?
Yeah, Gene is pretty close. He just needs one more lucky ball, and he'll take the pie.
Oh boy. This kind of, if I win, it'll be great. Don't get me wrong. But it will kind of spoil Wilbur's sabotage plan.
Gil, if you win, you can just keep it to yourself, and we'll never talk about it ever.
Oh, I got an idea, actually. I win this bingo card, I take that pie, I slam it right into... I don't even remember their names. The Silver Wolves guy. Silver Wolf guy who talked to us.
Frankie.
Frankie.
That'll do.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, how you like them apples?
Oh, wait.
In honor of you.
You know,
Oh,
Gil.
no, you want me to save the... I mean, that's your catchphrase.
Gil, after watching what you did in that refrigerator,
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
I would be so proud
I'm gonna cry.
for you
Oh,
to say how about them apples.
I thought I was gonna cry, but the air's just really dry in here.
All right, at this
You
point,
know, I hope you don't win now, though.
all right, at this point, they've taken several more people down this elevator, and now
Is
they
there
bringing them
is there
back?
something we're seeing like why they're taking them out?
no.
It's not like they're not saying bingo.
They're not saying bingo and they get taken. They're the orderlies are like they're checking these like clipboards, and as they're walking past, they'll see somebody and they'll talk to each other, and then they'll point, and then that person will get taken. And they're starting at the front of the room, and they're about halfway through the room, and you guys are obviously in the very back. Gil, are you ready to see if you're gonna win bingo?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
heads I win, tails they lose, right? Like, either I get the pie and I get to pie one of these Frankie.
All right. So you're primed for make a scene, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to waste that unless you want to make a scene to win, or we can leave it up to fate and have you just do a regular poll.
I'm gonna hold on to that for the scene where I make my final exit. you
All
know?
right. Go ahead and draw that card, and let's see if you're lucky and you win bingo. Oof. All right. So for this, we're not going to do the grumbling or whatever, because this is just made there for us to determine whether or not you won or lost bingo. And so it was one letter away. It was the right number. It was the wrong letter. And as you lay your pen down, or I guess marker with that big circle, you hear, what's the guy's name in the White Wolves? Silver
Frankie.
Wolves?
Frankie.
You hear
Frankie the Silver Wolf.
stand up, and he's like, "Yeah, suck it! The Silver Wolves will always win bingo."
Come on.
You really showed us,
Good job,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Gil, I was really pulling for you.
That
Eat
pie
up,
looks so
Silver
good,
Pig.
Frankie. Frankie,
So-
I want some of that pie.
The
Give me some of that
orderly
pie.
the orderlies in the white uniform bring forward the pie on a little cart, and you can see the mounds of whipped cream that Jerry Springfield, you take one look at this and you're like, I should have been in the kitchen. This is somebody's gonna know. And they put the pie down in front of Frankie, and of course he's like, I'm gonna take the first bite. At this point, the orderlies are now 3/4 of the way through the room, and Wilbur, you see they are looking at their sheet and they're pointing at Gil.
Yeah, and I am too focused on Frankie, who I'm like pantomiming eating a bite of something. I'm like really encouraging him, like, oh yeah.
And Frankie's gonna slide out
What?
one of the pieces.
What, Wilbur? What?
Oh, look, guys, they're looking at you. The red are dead. Red is dead. Red is dead.
Gil's gonna stick his fork, or not Gil. Frankie's gonna stick his fork in. He's gonna open his mouth.
I'm like
We
looking
get outta
at
here?
the orderly. I'm looking
Gil,
at
do
Frankie.
you
I'm looking
trust
at
me?
the orderly.
Gil, do
I
you
trust-
trust me?
I trust you.
All right, I press a button on the back of his leather jacket.
Okay,
What happens?
you're gonna have to pull. You're gonna have to pull to see how well this is gonna work.
All right, you want me to pull?
Yeah, I want you to pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look forward to Gil exiting the scene, just consumed in flames.
All right.
All right, so
That is a
Full-
failure. If you
full
grumble,
failed
you
Evil
can draw
Knievel.
again.
okay, and do I get a bother?
Yes, you do gain a bother.
So I have 4 bother now.
All right, so you can clear your bother and you can make a scene right now in order to make this happen the way you want.
Okay.
Come on, Wilbur.
All right. I've been working so hard on this. Why are you not working? I just keep slapping him on the back. Why is it not working? Why is it not working?
Cracking his ribs with every slam.
Come on. This is my moment. And I swing one more time and I say, and I don't say, I hit it, and like all of a sudden these fireworks go off and just propels Gil. It propels Gil.
Where?
I don't know. I didn't think this that far through. But it propels him. It can propel him out of the room, into the people, or down to the other level. But as he gets propelled, I say, how about them apples?
And Gil just full the Rocketeer flies
Yeah.
right into the lead orderly, knocks them all over like bowling pins.
Yeah. Okay. So they go scattering, and these are all the Reds. Meanwhile, everybody has looked away from Frankie, but he is taking a bite. And as everybody's like trying to get the orderlies up, and they're like, "We need that Gil. Get that one. He's coming with us." And they're trying to like scoop each other up so they can scoop you up to take you down to the lower level. You all hear a howl that curdles your bones as Frankie grows another 6 feet. Well, not another, I guess another like 4 feet, making him like 8 feet tall, maybe. Sure, we'll say. I don't know. I don't know.
Frankie was 4 feet tall. Oh my
No
god,
wonder he had such a chip on his shoulder.
this makes so much sense.
Stop it. I don't know heights on the fly, okay? He's tall now, and he's a wolf man. He's a wolf man, guys. And he's like, oh, he's got
man.
teeth and fur.
Gil, you should have won bingo, man. You wanted to be a wolf this whole time?
All right.
That would have been horrible.
He's very animalistic, and he's just like he's eviscerating the other silver wolves who are slowly trying to waddle away or roll away in their wheelchairs, and it's just easy pickings. So at this point, the red uniforms, they ignore Gil for now, and they rush past, and they got all these, like, out of their jackets, they got these prongs that are, like, sparking on the ends, and they're basically herding him toward the elevator as you guys are, like, staring there in shock.
Yeah.
Go eat some of this pie.
Don't do that. Are you insane?
Listen, I'll do it. I'll take a bite of the pie.
The pie's gone, guys.
Oh,
It's gone.
He's like, you're not doing this.
No.
We're not letting you.
The
Dang
pie's
it.
all gone.
All right, I think it's time to go.
Yeah, I'd say so. Also, this is getting really hot. I really appreciate the work you put into it, but I can't steer. I'm just kind of. I'm worried that I'm shooting Roman candles out of my hands, out of my wrists. Just.
It's always a work of art.
It was. It very much was, and I'd be dead.
All right,
if not
Jerry,
for
your
it, but
turn.
Also.
wait.
Save that for later, Jerry.
Gonna have another heart attack.
All right, so where are you guys rushing off to?
Well, I'd love to get changed out of those sopping wet clothes that I've been in all day.
Oh wow, that's not good for you, especially.
No, it's
your
horrible.
age.
My feet are terrible right now. They're all pruny. It's awful. My whole body, really. This is gonna really be painful.
They probably have some sort of like orderly security room, where they check in to the day, like locker room esque place
Oh,
here.
you want to go to the orderlies' locker rooms?
That's what we should do.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see what they got in there.
So with all the pandemonium, it's easy to sort of slip out of the rec room.
There were pandas here?
There's more reds that are rushing in from other parts of the Green Oaks, but you're able to slip inside of the orderlies' locker rooms, and you can see there's a delineation where whites are on the one side and then the reds are on the other side. And all the red uniform stuff, like it is very it is organized, very militaristic. Where like on the white side, it's like people just tossing their clothes in the locker or whatever. It's a 9 to 5.
Okay, can I fit in any of these red ones?
Each of you can find an outfit that will fit in either the white or the red.
It's time to sabotage. And
Yeah.
I feel like being in a costume is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Slip into red uniforms. I think.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Join you in that.
Jerry.
What?
Come on.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
We're dressing up like the Russians.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Are there any
It's like my childhood all over again.
Do I find any guns? AKs?
There are no guns nor AKs in the locker room.
Do I see any of those shocking pole
yes,
things they have?
there are 3 of those little shocking poles, one for each of you.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna test it on Jerry.
What? Hey!
Does it work?
My pacemaker feels recharged.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right.
I'm sorry, I got a little mischievous there.
That's all right. I don't mind being the guinea pig. Takes me back.
Is there like a security room or anything like where there be cameras or?
There would definitely be a security office. It would probably just be like one security guard in there, bank of cameras.
What do we? I don't know what we want to do, guys. Like these people are evil. They're weird. They're monsters.
I think we gotta get eyes on whatever's going on that floor. I definitely prefer to do that via camera rather than going down there and getting.
Yeah. So are we willing to make this our life mission and to do this ourselves?
I've been looking forward to pudding every morning. I'd be willing to turn almost anything into a life mission at this point.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's
The
do
walls
it.
are really closing in. We've closed a lot of doors behind me. There's not that many doors coming up
Put it down.
for the fish.
Put our hands out. On 1, 2, 3, we'll say apples.
I feel like you're kind of making this all about. All right, apples.
1, 2, 3. How about them apples? Sorry.
Apples.
I was saying apples,
Yeah.
You said.
You said apples.
said
but
say
I know I
apples.
said apples, but I should have said how about them apples. Is there something else we should say?
We gotta get on the move.
Yeah.
The flamers.
I don't know that it sounds like the way you think it is.
That name is losing me over time.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Gil on this one. I don't love the name.
Okay.
Work in progress, maybe.
I love the fireworks that
Love
you
the
had.
fireworks.
I just
That
feel
was
like we should
amazing.
have a heart-to-heart mission statement here. You know, when
Okay.
we do the boo 1, 2, 3 up, it will feel good. It will be.
We just did that, didn't we?
It's really
you're saying
important.
we need a different one. We need a better one
Better
than the one
one,
you
better one.
suggested.
What about the fireworks?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 fireworks.
Okay.
All right, and we go up. We go up
Okay.
on 3.
Yeah, up,
Do the
like-
little ooh like the kids do.
Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3 fireworks.
Fireworks.
I go down. I go down. Avatar.
Ah!
All right, smash
Wilbur,
cut.
you're
to
a
you
legend.
guys. You guys are standing outside of the security office. And it's like one of those big, metal doors, and it has like the little tiny window, and you guys can like peek up in there. And there's like some sort of like Gen Z kid who's wearing security guard uniform. He's got like that annoying haircut where like all the sides of the head are shaved except for like the little carrot bit on the top of his head, and he's like watching TikToks on his phone. He's just swiping through, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like."
Really working something out here on young people generally.
Oh, that's real skibbity toilet. Oh yeah.
I never got that one. I don't get that one.
Oh, you gotta. There's a whole lore to it. It's fascinating. I don't know.
I think
I tried to turn the news agent into one of those places where you buy burner phones.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't occur to me that I was basically becoming an accessory to low-level drug crime, which I was fine with back in the day, but going away for 5 years now, that's a life sentence. So
I saw
it's a very different experience now. I don't know. I don't really understand it.
I saw on a recent
How's
episode
it related to
of
Skibbity Toilet? I don't.
Skibbity Toilet.
It's
I get
because
it.
they're watching the TikTok on their phone.
What is a TikTok?
Yeah, the TikTok is the
Don't worry
sound a
about it.
clock makes. I don't get.
Let's get this kid out of here.
Listen,
and I'm gonna.
I saw on a recent episode of Law and Order about a grandpa who his grandchild did not want to be around him because he needed help logging into Facebook. And I feel like that could be we could ask him to log us into Facebook.
I was just gonna tell him to buzz off and try to sound Russian while I did it.
I guess you could do that. You're pretty used
I
to
don't
your
know.
grandkids not wanting to have anything to do with you.
You're sabotaging my heart right now, Wilbur. You're sabotaging the bond we all share together.
Sometimes I can't help but zing.
I understand.
All right, get it done, Gil.
Yeah, I just kind of open the door like I belong there,
Okay.
and I say, "Do svidaniya, tovarish broccoli top." Go.
Are you gonna make a scene and make it an automatic success?
No, I'll draw for this.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and let's draw a card.
I have.
All right. So it is a failure. You're gonna gain another bother, but once you fill up, unless you use make a scene, you're not gonna be able to bank another make a scene. But you can grumble and draw again. Because so far that guy looks at you, he's like, "What, man? I'm on my 15, okay? Like, whatevs."
I will draw again. I will explain to him that when I was his age, me and the fans of another local soccer team had already maybe killed a guy. Like I will go
There it
into
is.
what is wrong with kids today in
All
a
right.
big way.
You can gain 2 haughtiness for your success, and
Huzzah.
you succeed. And he's like, "You know what, man? I'll take my 15 outside if you're gonna be a jerk." It's so Ohio, man.
Nothing wrong with that state. produces more astronauts than any other. I haven't looked that up. That might not be true anymore.
You can't dispute it.
It was true in the mid-'70s when I last cared about astronauts. I'm sorry. Go.
All right, so he scuttles off, and you have full access to all the cameras. And the first thing you notice is this technology is very complicated.
Yeah, most complicated machine I ever ran was a deep fryer, so I'm gonna need somebody to help me out here.
I got you. I can fix it.
I thought I was gonna break it. Be careful.
Take a look at this real quick. Hold on.
You know, the people who are buying a copy of the Wall Street Journal at 6 a.m, and the people who want a funnel cake, that does not overlap at all. So, that fryer was a mistake.
All right, are you attempting to do this, Wilbur?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off.
You're gonna you just want to turn off the cameras? You don't want to?
I'm gonna unplug the computer, and then I expect to reach a login screen.
So you unplug the computer, the whole bank of screens goes to no signal. You plug the computer back in, and then it boots into Windows.
Do you guys have a password for this?
Oh.
Try admin, and
Add
then 1, 2, 3, 4.
A D N 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, go ahead and let's do a draw, and let's see if you can brute force the password.
10 hours later. All right, here we go. Nope.
All right, so that is a failure, but if you grumble, it will become a success.
If I
And you
grumble,
gain
become a
2
success.
bother. Yes, it will become an auto success on a grumble.
These dang kids, they just make the password so hard all the time. You know, I don't even understand what a password is. I thought it could just be anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't understand any of this. And I just keep typing away.
You keep typing, and then finally, you accidentally hit enter before you type anything, and they actually didn't have a password set up. You just have to hit enter, and it opens up Windows.
I guess we were kind of overhyping ourselves there, like how
I-
important our security was.
After I do that, I turn around and I do like one of these. Crack
And
my
you all see the Windows screen. All of the screens still say no signal, because whatever program that the video feeds go into has been shut off. It needs to be reopened.
All right. All right, I got it this far. You're welcome. Who wants to try now?
Jerry, you want in?
I
I mean, you're the young one.
What? You know what? You're right. I can probably. I got this. I can totally do this. Yeah. And I'm just gonna look at the keyboard.
So you look
I
very
go to my-
closely on the screen, and there's a little tiny picture on the desktop that looks like a weird symbol of a camera.
I'm gonna grab the mouse and slowly drag it over.
While he's doing
Because
that, I pull out
it
of
keeps-
my box this relic, and it's this pamphlet, this thing called Geek Squad, and I also hand it to as like this. My grandson got it for me. It's the Geek Squad protection. I don't know. You can call that number if you like,
Okay,
or
I'm
you
gonna.
can do what you're doing.
I'll flip through it and find the phone number on the pamphlet, and I'll pick up the phone on the desk and I'll call the number.
Okay.
Just to be safe. Just to
So,
be safe. I don't want to click the wrong thing.
It should be said when you did you click that on the desktop? Oh, okay. Well, that was gonna be the webcam, and it was just gonna put your face on all the so yeah, you get on the phone, you call up Geek Squad. You know, there's a dial tone. I'm like, hello, this is Caleb from Geek Squad. How can I help you?
Hello, Caleb? Caleb?
Yep,
Is this Caleb?
this is Caleb from the Geek Squad.
Caleb, do you work for the Geek Squad? Did I call the right...
I'm actually the manager of the Geek Squad.
Oh, the manager. Okay. Caleb, I got your number from this pamphlet that my buddy's grandson gave him. He said that you could call this number. I guess you got him some protection. I don't know what
great.
that's
Our
for,
Geek
but
Squad
he's got some kind
protection, yeah. We're just going to go ahead and need the plan ID or maybe your name and phone number. We can look it up that way as well.
Schedule an appointment.
My name is Jerry Springfield.
I don't have any
Jerry
name Jerry Springfield.
That's my name, Jerry Springfield.
Wilbur.
I've been alive for 72 years. I think I know my name, son, okay? Listen, my name is Jerry Springfield, and I just need help finding the cameras on this computer.
So,
We're being attacked by werewolves.
after about 45
You sound ridiculous,
minutes,
Wilbur.
he's able to walk you through opening the web browser, going to geeksquad.com, downloading the screen sharing software where you have to get out your credit card and you're charged $59.99 for a yearly subscription to the Geek Squad Platinum Protection. And finally, there is somebody controlling the computer. You explain to them that you want the security footage back on, and they double click some random icon on the screen, and it pops into place. And they're like, "Is there anything else I can do for you?"
Can you call the cops?
No, I don't think I can.
Oh, what did you say your name was again, son?
John.
John, I don't know if I'm buying this whole thing. You just clicked on some random thing on my... am I going to be charged for this?
You've already been charged, yes.
Well, I don't want to be charged. I already had a plan. I don't want to be charged.
Okay, thank you. Please fill out the survey, and we will...
No. Stay on the line.
anything?
I got a question for you. Do you like to live? Do you like the sound
I mean,
of being able...
I'm looking at Gil and I'm just like, we have the camera back up, and I just go and I hit the dial to like the button.
The button, yeah, just like hang up the phone.
I'm like,
Jerry, I don't know where that was going.
That was weird, Jerry.
It took
Like,
that in a
was
dark
weird.
direction.
I don't know. I just had a bad feeling about that guy. It felt like he wasn't very honest.
I don't really want to examine why you had a bad feeling about the last guy who was on the phone. You know, Jerry?
Well, listen, I was talking to Caleb, and Caleb seemed like a nice guy. But then when we got transferred to this other John guy, I don't know. There was just something about him. I didn't get a good vibe.
Let's just look through the cameras real fast.
All right, so now, after your quick Geek Squad tutorial, you're able to look, and you can semi-control the cameras, and you can see just like the main common spaces, but then in the hidden folder that the Geek Squad showed you, you can see the sub-level basement. You can see what appears to be laboratories where they have senior citizens strapped onto tables, injecting them with all sorts of who knows what. And you can see a large antechamber with some sort of large stone plinth in the middle where they have placed candles and other accoutrements in strange concentric circles around said stone artifact. A relic, if you will.
Okay, so I'm not usually one to give into all the hoopla and everything, but that looks like something I saw back when I was back in the 60s when I was wandering around up in Michigan, driving up there. Some kid asked me to stop. That wasn't the 60s, it was the 80s. Some kid asked me to stop and play this game. I don't know. Reminds me of what is the basement setup looked like. Real weird.
Gil, I think
I mean, by kid, I mean like we were the same age at the time. You know.
I think you need a nap. I don't know
I
what you
do not need a
some kind of
nap.
mazes and monsters situation. Is that what I'm hearing? You think?
I don't know.
You think that? I mean,
I'm just saying, it looks like they could be playing a game down there.
that doesn't look like any game I've ever played.
No,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
is. That's what the parents thought too.
Okay.
All right, Gil.
We're
What-
just
Gil, I think we need to have our own conversation. Jerry's not thinking straight right now.
you're not picking this up either. Then
No. What?
what do you think it is?
I think they're sacrificing.
What? I thought for sure it was a D&D game.
They're sacrificing people to. I don't know.
I mean, it's bad. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
We got old people tied up down there. They're being experimented on. We got cameras, or not cameras. The candles.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Obviously, being
rituals.
tied up down there is not good.
And it's time for us to flame on. You like that one? Like that?
That was pretty
Do the
good.
1, 2,
I don't think
3.
we're gonna get any kind of legal trouble about using that one. I figure we can say "flame on"
How about them apple?
just over and over again on this
Flame on.
conversation. Yeah, I think that'll be fantastic.
All right, well, let's just go down there, guys.
All right.
All right. So you head back to the rec room. It has been cleared out. It is still pretty well trashed, but you can make it over to the elevator, and there is no like special whatever you need to get through. Apparently, most of the Reds have either cleared out or they're moving other people back. There's no like keypad or anything, but you're able to press the button and the door opens, no problem.
Do our uniforms we look like legit? Like people can tell we're Reds.
I mean, you are definitely the oldest Reds, but you might be able to talk your way into certain places.
Seasoned.
you guys-
Seasoned, I think is what you mean.
Can you do a Russian accent?
I pretty much exhausted my Russian on
I
as a kid.
have Russian, comrade. I just know comrade.
And the
I
elevator
mean,
door
comrades in
shuts
English.
as you start descending deep into the facility, and it opens, and you can step out into a dark hallway that is made of metal. At the far end, there's a set of double doors that lead into the clean area of the lab beyond.
Hi, Jerry.
Why do you keep looking at me for this?
You're a truck driver.
Now I'm
Drive this
confused. Why
truck.
would that-
Is there a truck down here?
I'm just a janitor.
You're right. I'm gonna just start walking forward, and I'm gonna go and grab one of those little it's gonna be an electric golf cart that they use to navigate through here quickly. That's got like a truck bed on the back of it for throwing elderly into.
All right, you're able to get in there. It's the keys are already in it. You and you get it all ready to go.
I'm gonna turn to Wilbur and say, "How about them apples?" Woo, and take off.
Wait.
You know, I
Did we get on the
I,
car?
I assumed with you guys said it.
Yeah.
All right, you make it down to the end of the hallway, and the double doors open up as the car gets close, and you can see there's lines painted on the floor. Off to the left, it looks like the blue line goes to laboratories, and it goes to the right, and it just says holding. And then there's a black line that just has these weird symbols. that goes down the center.
Which way should we go?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. I don't remember the next part.
You're right.
So this
Down the center.
Yeah, straight down the middle.
Straight
right.
down the middle.
So you pop the truck into high gear as it slowly whirls up its electric engine, hitting almost 15 miles an hour. As you
This is the fastest I've gone in months.
zoom down the middle toward whatever the black line with its strange symbols are. And sure enough, you drive the truck into a very open room that the ceiling actually breaks away from paneling and metal into an actual cave. And you realize this is the room with the strange relic in the center with all the candles. But now you can see there is a figure standing in front of this relic, and there is about 15 other Reds around the relic chanting in Russian.
So let's go back. Go back.
Put it in reverse.
Road reverse.
Some of the dudes, like, they stop mid-chant to look, and they throw you up like, hey, what the heck, man? We're in the middle of our chants.
All right. So we get off now. We join them. They seem to be cool.
Yeah, walk in
Uh,
real calm. Just act like we belong.
Yeah, they didn't freak out when we backed up. We might be able to pull this off.
We can definitely pull this off.
But what's this chant sound like?
Ah, ooh, ah, ee, ah, oh, 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 ah, ooh. Straight out of Finding Nemo.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's Russian instead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, oh.
All right,
yeah.
so are you joining? Are you doing the chant?
I think so. I think I want to go join the chant, and I want to see what I can tell by this relic, and see how I can sabotage.
All right. So go ahead and let's see how much you know about this relic. Go ahead and pull for relic knowledge. All right, so it is not the Trump suit, so you can grumble to make it a success.
Oh yeah!
And you get two
That's my grumble. Dang it!
No, it just makes it an automatic success.
Oh, I thought I had to pull again.
No, you do. When it's a face card, you don't have to pull, but I don't know how
Okay,
to
well,
just
the
add
two
a
of
single
clubs
card
is
back,
gone.
so
We
the two of
wasted
clubs
it.
is wasted. So that's fine. We don't need it.
Wait, sorry. How many bother do I take for that?
2 bother. So
I am back at make a scene.
all
by the
right,
way.
so you're primed. You're ready to make a scene at any moment. Looking at this plinth, there is a bunch of ancient drawings of animals in it. And it appears to be some sort of sacrificial plinth that they are attempting to summon some sort of eldritch creature. And so you, Wilbur Wright,
Mhm.
know exactly what is happening. But your companions, Jerry Springfield and Gil Fisher, don't. Chat, that's what their names are. Wilbur, Jerry, and Gil.
Okay, and do I see like how they're trying to? Do I understand kind of how they're trying to make this happen?
At this moment, yes, because you see old Jerry looking much like an elderly wolf being brought up in chains toward this plinth.
Is he looking more wolf-like than when we saw him
Oh, yeah.
earlier today?
Definitely more wolf-like.
So there's I assume is there like some sort of like drawing or like just like the candles aren't very specific like type of order here, like the ritual of this to make it happen.
So that's a good guess. There's no way to know that it has actually sabotaged. unless you're gonna let them kill old Jerry. Then which you will say like, oh yes, I stopped it by kicking over this candle. Or
Yeah, that's
you'll
what-
be like,
sorry,
oh nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, like so there are. I'm just trying to like look at like what can I see about this that they specifically made unique about. And is it just candles or is there drawings or anything
There's
like that?
candles. There's like bowls of like leaves and stuff like randomly scattered throughout. It looks kind of hectic. It's not like perfect and precise. Like it's not like, all right, every 6 inches there's another of this, and then yada yada. It looks very scatterbrainedly placed around.
Okay. I am going to take my. Here's what I want to do. I want to take my leather jacket, and I want to try to convince him to let me put it on Old Man Jerry, and to just say like this is his old jacket. It'll give him more power. It'll make him more himself. It'll make him more red-blooded.
All right. Are you gonna use your make a scene to make this?
Yeah, I'm
happen?
gonna use my make a scene to make.
All right. So let's see what this scene looks like as they're getting Jerry ready to lay down on this plinth.
No, he has to have this on. You, this is his family relic.
Why do you not speak Russian down here?
This is his family relic. Relic.
Much better. That's much better. You speak Russian down here.
You must know. This man Jerry, he had this for his whole family, and it gave him power. Power.
Just listening to you
Power.
try to do a Russian accent.
Through the old man accent, it's a lot. It's
Yes, there's
it's
layers
good.
here. There's layers.
it's
You must take it.
All right, you step
wear
back.
it.
You get
He
back
must-
to chanting.
I grab him by the face, and I like, look at me.
Okay, he put on the jacket.
Thank you.
Go put it on him.
I go put the jacket on him.
That's what Jerry says.
that's rough, buddy.
Jerry, do you hear me? Press this button when they put you down there. I fully expect this old man Wolf Jerry to go along with this plan, and that's called sabotage.
I do feel like we're really still sacrificing old man Jerry to this plan, but for our plan,
I have no idea if this is gonna work at all.
So,
It's all in Jerry's hands. I can't
Paws.
tell you.
It's all in Jerry's paws.
Oh yes, old man Jerry's paws.
Yeah.
so they lay old man Wolf Jerry down on the plinth, and they've got like this big ugly blade, and they're like, getting ready to drive it down through his chest. And you see old man Wolf Jerry's eyes lock onto yours, Wilbur, and he gives a little woof, and he uses his paw to smash down on the button. And the fireworks shoot up, pressing him further down onto the plinth as the fireworks are going off, and he just feels the weight of their pressure holding him down firmly on the plinth. And the people are all like, they're chanting increases because they're like, it's working, and whoosh, they stab Jerry in the heart, and he lets out a howl as the whole plinth starts to glow. And then finally there's silence just
No,
for a
you-
moment.
Here, beep, beep. Back in the truck. I don't know. I
I
think I would want to. My plane
I'll
did
hold
not
them
work.
off.
I'll absolutely go get back in the truck.
So you
No,
guys,
I'll hold them off for you guys to get out of here.
Thanks, Gil.
the
No
relic,
problem.
the relic actually gets a little bit bigger, and then it cracks open like an egg. All the while, you're hearing the rhythmic beep, 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 beep. As for some reason, the trucker has not turned the vehicle around. He's just continuing to reverse down the long passage. And you can hear the Russians starting to chant, "We've done it! We've raised the mother bear of Russia!" And stepping out on two legs is a giant brown bear. And it lets out this huge roar. And it is coming right for you, Gil.
Yeah. I kind of look like I'm getting ready to embrace this bear. Obviously I'm one of you guys. I'm one of these Russians. And then when I get close, I grab the bear the bears don't have jackets on, so you can't grab them by the lapels. But where the lapels would be if the bear was better dressed. And I headbutt the bear.
Oh,
And I say,
beautiful.
"That's for Gus Hall, who's the head of the old American Communist Party. He was a Soviet agent. It's not important."
You say all of
old
that,
news
all that
agent.
to him.
Yeah, I say that to the Russians so they would get it. I don't even know. That would be probably before their time, even because of how old we all are. But yeah, I headbutt the bear, and I'm gonna make a scene there. I successfully headbutt this bear. I don't know what that does for us because I am a very old man headbutting a bear.
Oh, but this is a righteous headbutt. This is a headbutt for the whole Red Scare, all in one big headbutt of collective American anger. And you knock the bear, and it's gonna fall down on its back. And you see now, your companions in the truck aren't that far away. And so you could choose to run and join them, or you could stay here and try to kill Mother Russia's bear.
Yeah, I'm just putting the boot in on this bear. I've read the tea leaves. I've got my obituary marked. I know how this goes, how this ends for the fish. But yeah, this is a full, good old fashioned hooliganism. Just beat down of this bear. Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's do another pull, and let's see how much damage you're able to do to this poor bear. It's just been freshly birthed onto this earth, and the first thing it gets is a whole face full of American head. Oh, look at that. That's a success. You're going to gain 2 haughtiness.
I'm full up on haughtiness.
So you are allowed to make a rumor if you want. And this rumor can be something that you can use right now to your advantage, or it can just be a funny rumor, or it can be, anything you want. You could have heard a rumor about this bear, the Mother Russia's bear. Or you can bank it. You don't have to use it now if you don't have.
I'm gonna bank it for now. Or actually, so for a rumor, can it be I instill a feeling in the community here?
You could, yeah.
I would like at least some of the Reds who are watching this to think that I simply cannot be killed. That I am on some kind of unstoppable, I am in some way the antithesis of this bear. In a magical, sympathetic magical context.
What would the opposite of Mother Russia?
I don't know.
Bear?
Like if Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Or I'm trying to think of a more 1950s, 60s era. Yeah.
So
yeah,
yes.
no, just pure raw Americanness. Like Ronald Reagan and Elvis Presley and Richard Nixon had a baby.
Does this feeling emit to us as well?
Oh yeah, everybody that's in this room watches this exchange, and it's like the Russians are like, It's the American hero that we heard of. This is the only thing that could have stopped our plans.
I look over to Jerry and I say, "Flame on."
And I'll put it in drive.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going
sort of
forward. Got a running start. We give ourselves a runway. I'll drive right into the Russians.
All right, Jerry, let's see you drive into the Russians. Go ahead and pull a card.
Ooh.
So
Seven
it
of
is
diamonds.
A fail. So you can grumble and you can draw again.
Well, I'm going to make a scene because I have 4 bother.
Oh, all right.
So that's going to be my scene. I'm cranking up my hearing aids, or rather, yeah, and adjusting the channel so that I can hear that AC/DC all day station. Back in back! And I'm taking off right into him, and it's running over one Russian after the other around this circle at 15 miles an hour, slowed down by every hit. So it's just more painful the more people I hit.
All right, and what about you?
And we're just
Wilbur?
holding on for dear life. What did you say?
Said, what about you, Wilbur?
Oh, I mean, this whole time I'm in there, and this is my turn to hit while Jerry's doing his thing. I slap his back and hit the button. And so all I'm doing is helping propel this from 15 miles per hour to 16 miles per hour.
All right,
But
let's-
there's really cool fireworks happening, and
Let's
America is really well represented in this moment.
Go ahead and draw, and let's see how this jacket reacts. Oh, that's a success. You're going to gain 2 haughtiness.
Oh, that's a full haughtiness. What does that mean?
That means you can create a rumor as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can
Nice.
bank it, or if you have
I'm
it
gonna bank
ready.
it. I'll bank it right now.
All right. So yeah, all of a sudden, this cart's going from 15 now to 16 miles an hour, hitting Russians left and right. The bear is a little dazed, but it finally gets back up to its feet, and it looks right at you, Gil. And you can just see, this thing. It's a hungry bear, and it's like, what's for dinner? That fish.
The fish. Literally, as I'd corrected the silver wolves before, it's bears that eat fish. Is the portal that it came through still active?
The plinth was more like an egg. So
Oh, more like an egg that cracked open.
Yeah,
Oh, never
so it
mind.
just cracked open. So you gotta figure out a way to eviscerate Mother Russia's bear.
I want to use my rumor,
Okay.
and the rumor is that bears are actually anti-Russian propaganda. So, to turn the Russians to realize this in this moment. So, they are anti-bear. I'll make everybody very anti-bear in this.
It's really just like a realization that this bear is in fact just a wild animal that they've brought to life in the basement of this place.
This is really a wolf in sheep clothing. I mean, bear in sheep clothing moment here for them all.
Yeah, Russian, American, we can all come together and face the fact that there's now a very angry, very large omnivore in this basement with us. This is
All right.
bad.
With a headache.
With a headache, yeah, because it got full on headbutted a minute ago
All right,
by
Gil.
somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Gil,
Yeah.
it is your turn. You can see some of the Russians that aren't being run over at this exact moment are looking a little frightened at the bear. They're looking a little frightened at you. They're looking definitely frightened of the exploding cart driving around, killing their brethren.
I'm going to turn to the Russians and I'm going to say, comrades, we can all work together and destroy this monstrous, vicious animal
All right.
together.
Let's
You
do
were
a poll.
misled, but now you're free. You're in America and you're free.
Pull it.
Oh boy. I don't have
Oh,
Ooh.
that is success, and you get 2 haughtiness, and yeah, that's a good success. So the Russians that you've called out to, they can feel this patriotism toward America that they've hated up until this point, and they see this bear as a blockade to their Russian freedom within America, and torn between the motherland and now the fatherland. They they choose to turn their sparky sticks forward onto the bear, and they join the scuffle, slapping the bear with their prods.
As a couple of them get run over by the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry.
Well, I will continue my driving around, running over Russians, looking very confused as I'm just jamming out to AC/DC this whole time.
Yeah, Jerry couldn't hear any of that.
Not a
Jerry's-
thing.
Jerry's
Not a word.
got the wind whipping by him at 15 miles an hour. He's got the AC/DC blaring. Yeah,
Pull it.
now we're really at cross purposes.
Yep. Did
Oh,
you say
well.
pull it?
Yeah, pull it. Do
Pull it.
Oh. That is an ace. That's not a trump suit. You're going to gain 4 bother. And
Okay.
you are going to check your obituary box.
Oh no.
The cart hits a Russian's head, and slides on the floor. The whole thing flips over, and you and Wilbur get spilled out onto the floor among the bodies of the Russians.
Okay.
Wilbur, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna look through my box of relics. I'm
Yes.
gonna pull out some bear spray that I had in there from my times that I camped and searched for relics in the great Pacific Northwest of this continent. And I'm going to use my bear spray.
All right, go ahead and pull. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
You are able to spray this bear directly in the eye as it's like jumping back on its hind legs, and it's like wailing in pain and agony. And the Russians have moved in, and they have started wailing on this thing with its sticks, and the bear is looking worse and worse, and it just needs that final push to bring it over the edge as we come back to Gil, the antithesis of American culture. You're up.
Wait, the antithesis
Or
of
no,
American
sorry,
culture.
the antithesis
Oh,
of Russian culture.
no. What a heel turn for Gil. Gil turned around and be like, aha.
Now I'm with the Russians.
I pull off my face mask and it's just my face again, but I have Mikhail Gorbachev's huge like port wine birthmark.
Yeah.
That's right. I've been a communist this entire time. No, I take my cattle prod and I just jam it in there, I guess.
Jam it. Jam
Just-
it right
just-
in there.
All of us together, just cattle prodding this majestic animal that was called up out of nothing and really didn't have any political motivations of its own that we kind of put a lot onto. But, that's life.
Do you want to grumble?
Can I'm seeing the time, the run time. I'm looking at that obituary, and I'm thinking to myself that maybe it was a bad call to activate a cattle prod while wearing a leather jacket
Filled with
Covered in-
explosives.
covered in homemade pyrotechnics. And I look down at that bear and I say, "Does Vidanya?" And I hit the cattle prod and I just explode. It's just a flash of blinding light and red, white, and blue phosphorescence, and I'm just gone. Me and the bear are just gone. Can I do that?
Yes, absolutely. The crater left in the middle of this cage smolders as you can see what's left of the Russian bear who's not really Russian and the American hero who just existing or not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, just 2 smoking orthopedic shoes.
All right, so now we're transitioning now into the epilogue. Okay, the Russians that were there, they were moved by the American hero and their hatred for bears that they now realize is kind of racist against Russians somehow, and so they have donned white uniforms now to integrate fully into the Greenhooks situation. The community is very open and accepting of their new wolf-like brethren who sometimes have little fits where they have to be held down and sedated, but most of the time they're pretty chill wolf companions. And it didn't really come back up again, but the Russians, they had some sort of snake-like things. I think somebody had a rumor about them being snake-like and can unhinge their jaw. Was that
I
you,
had that
Caleb?
one.
Yeah, Caleb had that one. Anyway, so yeah, we know what happened to poor Gil Fisher, and there is now a statue in the main hallway of him fighting a bear shirtless, wrestling each other, and clearly it's like that final frame of Rocky where it's like some people, they're like, oh, the bear won the fight, and people are like, no, it was Gil, the American hero. All right, so who else had an obituary?
I did.
All right, so let's hear yours, Jerry Springfield. What happened in the aftermath?
Yeah, so after the tumble, Jerry broke his hip, and several other bones, including some ribs that pierced internal organs, but he didn't realize it at the time. And it was just enough that he managed to survive for the next couple days before being out in the cafeteria one morning to get his pudding. And he took a bite of the pudding and it tasted very metallic. And I realized, looking over across the table at Gil, at Wilbur, he's like, I think somebody poisoned the pudding. This doesn't taste right. I think I've just. Are you sure? Are you sure you've always loved him?
No, I wouldn't do that. That's too far.
But
Promise.
I'm gonna start getting
You believe me.
more and more short of breath. Since Gil died, I haven't quite felt right. But I really didn't think it would be you.
What?
Pulled a fast one. You son of a.
No.
Maybe it's just the hell's bells that have continued to play in my earpiece. I think I was thunderstruck that day. It's too much. I don't know, but
Are you faking this again?
no, this is real. This is real. I think I'm finally on my highway to hell. I just heard a lot of AC/DC over the last 3 days. And I'll just fall over and die right there.
Well, I would call that back to black.
All right, and finally that leaves us with Wilbur.
So after the traumatizing events of seeing his final companion die from some poisoning that he wasn't even the one who was able to sabotage, it kind of took Wilbur. He was a little hurt, emotionally hurt. So, but he wanted to go pay his respects to Gil, the American hero, and at the statue. And so I bring over a bingo card that's completed. It's a winning card. Gil, This is for you. I won this game. And I used your name. I wrote Gil at the top. And I'm leaving this for you. And also, I get out of my relic box. I pull out a purple heart. This is for you, buddy. I put the purple heart on Gil's statue. Oh, I didn't realize I had any of this left. I reach in, and there's this old crusty pie with a little bit of green on it. Sabotage. And I eat the pie.
And that is where we'll end. Does the pie still
Solid.
work? Will it turn him into a wolf man? We'll never know. Or maybe we will next time on Green Oaks. Thank you, everybody,
incredible.
for stopping in. If you stopped in or watching the VOD, who knows? Thank you three for coming and putting up with this. If you guys like the RPG and you want to support them, it is Green Oaks RPG by Roberto De Luca. I had lots of fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
fun.
great time.
Good. I'm glad we finally got this done because I've been looking forward to this for like 2 weeks now. So hopefully you at home had fun. We had fun. And of course, we have to end it as we always do with RPG Academy videos. So you got to say it with me if you know it, right? As always, from us at the RPG Academy, if you're having fun, you're doing
You're
it
doing
right.
it right.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got to figure out how to end the stream.